Hey folks, Poverty Point Customs here. Well, I picked up this 48-inch tow-behind plug aerator from Princess Auto a couple days ago. So the reason I picked this up is the last time I've actually aerated our yards has been roughly 18-19 years ago, so I figured it's time. And this was from Princess Auto. It was on sale for $250 plus 15% sales tax. So what we're going to do is get it all put together, and then we're going to try it out and tow it behind the Cub Cadet lawn tractor and actually see if this works. That's just taking a look inside the box. So I'm going to bear you the boring details on putting this together. I'll show you what it looks like once it's all put together. Alright, so we got it all put together. This took about 30 minutes or so. Nice part is no leftover nuts and bolts. Now I do have the big Coyote, the CX2510. I was looking for a plug aerator for this, and I actually missed out on one on a local auction. The prices just went way too high. So we're going to give this a try. We're going to tow it again behind the Cub Cadet. We're going to put some weight on the top of that. That way it will help push those plugs further into the ground. So I just pushed the old Cub Cadet SL X50 out of the barn, so we're going to get the battery installed and we'll see if this fires up. Alright, so I have it all hooked to the tractor. So what I've done is I've added some concrete blocks to the back. There's roughly 150 pounds there. I've just got a strap going up and down to hold them steady. A little bit of wood underneath of it to stop them from sliding around, just to protect this too, the metal. So it's all hooked to the tractor right on the back here with the pin, and through the I guess you'd call it the receiver or whatnot on the back of the tractor. So the nice thing with this, it's almost the exact same width as a tractor, so you know when you're going down aerating, you know what path to take because it's the same width. So I just did a test strip. As you can see, all the different lines going down and the plugs coming out, and you have to play around with it a little bit to make sure you have the correct amount of weight on it to get the plugs deep enough, or the tines deep enough right in there to penetrate the ground to pull out the plugs of dirt. So right now this is set up in the transportation mode. As you can see, the tires are down and those are off the ground, and this bar is all the way forward and it is locked in right there. So to get it ready to start your aerating, what we're going to do is you have to hold this forward because the weight's going to want to push it back. You're going to pull the pin out and then that will drop it down. And as you can see, the weight's off the tires. It's all sitting on those. So now we're ready to go. And as you can see how well it actually works. What you're trying to do is get some drainage and aeration into the lawn, and it's getting these plugs out, and depending on the weight you have, the different depth you're able to get to determines how deep and how long these plugs are going to be. So these are probably averaging between 1 to 3 inches depending on the ground, and this isn't perfectly level, but it's actually doing a nice job getting it pretty even. So what I'm going to do next is the front yard and then the big backyard. But again, you can see how well this works, and then we'll see how it looks in a couple of weeks. We'll do an updated video on it too. Should mention too, when I got to the other end, I had to lower the wheels down so I could turn around a little bit. I don't want to run that on the pavement or concrete. You'll end up wearing it out as when it's in the down position. So it only took a second to erase it and turn it around. So the larger your yard, the actual easier it is going to be to use it, because you're not going to have to do that very often. But again, when I reach the end here where I'm meeting up to the gravel, that's where I have to raise it, turn around and do another loop down. But this is quite a large stretch here, and that's only up, down, and back. Did this whole entire area, and that's literally like a minute. All right, so I did the front part of the yard. That took under 3 minutes, and that's quite a large space right there. Now, I will say, when you are using this and the ground's a little damp, it's gonna start wanting to tear it a little bit more than take the plugs out. So just be careful when you're going through that. I noticed that a little bit over in that area right there. So next, we're gonna do the entire backyard. This is quite a large space up here. So let's get this done. Alright, so we have all this area done. Again, it was a little soft over there, so it was starting to tear it up a little bit. So if that's the case, you can take off some weight. That way it's not putting as much weight on the aerator, so it's not going to tear it up as much. However, if it's really dry and hard packed, that's where you want the weight to push them into the ground to get those plugs out. So I'm all done the yard. It's roughly an acre, and this took no time at all, as you can see. Again, my Cub Cadet worked great. Towed it no problem. A much smaller lawn tractor would certainly be able to haul this too. You can feel it tug on it a little bit if you're going up a little hill. Now, one thing I will say, if you hit a little root or something, that kind of just rolls over top of it. So, but just be careful if you're hitting a lot of rocks and roots, hard surfaces, because they will damage them. So just be careful of that. And again, this worked perfect. And what you want to see, the perfect penetration, is when you're getting a nice hole like that. So that came out, that was ripped out of the hole or caught with the plug and hauled out, and that's what you want. So it's going to aerate and allow some moisture to get way down there too. So this is one of the real cheap ways to maintain your lawn, and will certainly help it. Some people say to do this every year, some people say to do it every couple years. Again, this has been, you know, minimum 15 years since the last time I've done this, if not longer. As far as maintenance, when I'm done, I'm going to rinse it with the garden hose, get rid of all the dirt out of it. Every once in a while, you're going to want to grease everything. Again, any of your little axles or whatnot, you're going to want to make sure they're nice and lubed. Check your tire pressure too. Now, as far as the weights, when I'm not using this, I'm going to take all this off so you don't have 150 pounds sitting on the aerator. The the tires will certainly thank you. My overall impression with this, for 250 plus tax, amazing deal, especially if you have a tractor all ready to haul it. For me to rent an aerator for an afternoon, evening, or probably 4 hours, by the time you go and pick it up, you're still going to spend $100 and some. So I do 3 yards with this, so this will certainly pay off within the first year of using it. What I'll do, probably next year, we'll do another updated video on this just to see how it's holding up. And as far as the lawn, in one of my videos down the road, we'll give it a month or so and we'll see how the lawn looks after it's been aerated, to see if this helps it or not, which I'm sure it will. Like always, if you have any questions, comments, tips, suggestions for future videos, make sure you post them below. Thanks for watching.